All right, Booster Club, you guys know how I feel about you.
I want to say it was 7 years ago when I was first starting out.
When I first started and I had nothing.
When I started as a coach 18 years ago, we didn't have a pool on the Pali campus. We were working out at the YMCA.
When I first came here, the photo room had all the bones. It was nice. It had the setup for darkroom, but there just wasn't very many cameras.
I remember going to Boosters and you gave me a $5,000 seed money grant.
I went in there and they gave me a class set of scissors. They gave me some calculators just so I could do basic stuff.
We embarked upon the idea of building a new pool on the Pali campus, and the Booster Club was integral in that process.
No matter what endeavor I've taken on, whether it's academic decathlon or running the Tide line or being a critical member in the media pod and the new Make and Fabricate pod, Booster Club is always there to support us.
I remember when I asked for 20 of these Chromebooks through the grant.
So my dream was to try to accumulate all these cameras because I thought it was unfair that some kids had cameras or some students had cameras and other students could only borrow a camera and shoot on campus.
From that seed money, I have been able to grow my program, and I am so incredibly grateful for that.
Palisades Charter High School Booster Club has been a wonderful resource and friend to the Pali High band program over the years.
They helped with fundraising, they helped with public relations, and themselves donated hundreds of thousands to the construction of the pool.
So my whole goal was to try to get cameras in students' hands, send them out to the 100 zip codes that we come from here at Palisades Charter High School, and be able to see the life that all these students can bring back in and share with each other.
And I believe in Booster Club so much that as a teacher, I have made a monthly donation to Booster Club every year that I've been at Pali.
We've received numerous donations to cover things such as buses to get us to our competitions, funds for new instruments for our students to play on, some help with affording some world-class coaches and guest speakers, clinicians, artists to come in and provide some wonderful feedback and new musical enrichment for our students.
That would not have been possible except for one team, and that would be Booster Club.
They're there for our sports teams, they're there for drama, they're there for dance, they're there for photo. They're there every time a teacher needs something, either money for a field trip or a piece of curriculum to do the activities that make Pali this special place.
That's the kind of stuff that the Booster Club helps with. It isn't about like, I need textbooks or I need something to make my classroom function day to day. The Booster Club helps make the extra happen, makes the excitement happen.
I remember when I asked for 20 and Russ Howard said, let's give them 40, and you did, and thank you for that. And here they are. I think that these are so old that the Declaration of Independence was written on this one particularly.
We could say there wouldn't be a pool on the Pali campus were it not for the support of the Booster Club.
Booster Club is also the charity I support through Amazon. Every purchase I make, Booster Club gets part of that. And I use it at Ralph's. And I also use it as my Facebook fundraiser for my birthday. And that's how much I believe in Booster Club.
Everything from advanced drama to the musicals, the fall musicals, to FNL, it all comes from you guys, from the parents, my people.
Good evening, Pali parents. Welcome to the 2020 Booster Club Kickoff Party. I'm Dick Held and welcome to Pali High.
Welcome!
For those of you who are new to Pali High, I've been the Booster Club president since 1999 when my daughter Amber attended Pali High. That's right. I love Pali so much, I can't leave. Our yearly kickoff party is one of Booster Club's biggest parties of the year. That's Renee Rodman, our fundraising chair, and social distancing inside. For those of you who joined the kickoff party last year, we are back at Sam and Kim Lee's beautiful home, missing all of you. While we cannot be together this year, we hope that you'll grab a beverage and a snack and come together online to celebrate Pali and raise some much needed funds for our school.
Hi everyone. We are all craving touch points with the school, especially those of you that are new families. And our hope for tonight is that we can bring you a little sense of community and a big collective effort. The plan is to have some fun, to celebrate the wonderful high school you have chosen for your child, and to raise a whole lot of money for Pali.
Our fundraising goal tonight is the same as the one that we surpassed last year, $50,000. Let's toast to $50,000.
50K all the way. Going to get there, you guys. Come on, surpass last year's goal. We can get there.
And I just want to say that I am going to donate the first $1,000 to the kickoff party, and I hope we have at least another 49 to match that, or some combination thereof, so we can reach our goal of $50,000.
I knew Dick was going to beat me to it. The Rodman family wants to pledge $1,000 as well right now.
Wonderful. We're up to 2,000. Do I hear 3?
I'll make it another 1,000 for 3,000.
Hey, add me to the group. I'm also donating.
I'm donating too.
I have all these checks. Thank you, guys.
The suggested Booster Club donation is $1,000 per student. But we know that these are difficult days, and we are very, very happy and grateful to accept whatever amount feels right for your family.
For now, the Booster Club will focus on helping to fund the school's most immediate needs for e-learning.
Time to donate!
Are we there yet? $50,000. Are we there yet?
Come on, guys. We need this for the Booster Club. This is for all our kids.
If you had a few moments to read the fundraising letter that went out earlier this month, you know that Pali has not one, but 2 fundraising entities, the Booster Club and the PCHS Fund. Tonight, we are raising funds for the Booster Club. But if you can go above and beyond in supporting Pali as a family banner donor, we really encourage you to check out the details at go.palihigh.org/banner donor. To keep you up to date on tonight's minute-by-minute action, we'll be updating you live in the chat on our fundraising total and how we're generally doing tonight. Feel free to cheer us on and to invite your friends and to just say hello so we know you're out there.
The Booster Club, its board, and parent volunteers have been doing important work and impactful work at Pali High for over 50 years. And it's all because of families like yours who give as generously as they can year after year. But don't just take it from us. Dr. McGee, our fearless principal, has a few words to say about the Booster Club. Thank you, Dr. McGee.
Thanks, Dick, and hello, everybody. I'm Pam McGee, Executive Director and Principal at Palisades Charter High School, and I want to thank you for being part of the Booster Club kickoff this evening and for supporting our school. This is one of my favorite events of the year. Feels like I'm right there with you, and I love being at this event and wish I could be with all of you, even in our virtual environment. It still will be lots of fun, and of course here at the Lee's beautiful home. Your partnership and support are what make Palisades Charter High School. You make the difference in our school being an average public school and our school being an exceptional public school. So without the Booster Club and your support, many of the things that we offer simply would not be possible. In previous years, the boosters have done so much for our school with everything from beautification and safety projects such as the Gateway Project, hydration stations, computers for students and for staff, professional development, conferences, and so much more for all of our students and staff. Each new school year brings unique circumstances that guide the direction of our school needs. And this year, the COVID-19 pandemic is without a doubt a game changer for us all. State funding for California public schools barely covers the essentials. And this year, funding will even be more challenging because that funding will be deferred, which means that we won't have access to funds until much later past the opening of the school year. So that greatly impacts the things that we're able to provide at the initial opening of our school year. To help address the new challenges that COVID-19 and the pandemic have brought, the Booster Club has already been extraordinarily generous and pledged $50,000 for new student devices to ensure tech equity and that the e-learning that our students are engaged with will be completely positive and efficient at the start of the year. So again, Pali High and the Booster Club need your support. You make the difference in an average public school and an exceptional one with arts, athletics, entrepreneurship, media, and technology. So again, thank you for being a part of our Dolphin family, and thank you boosters and new parents for generously supporting outstanding individualized education and a safe and productive learning environment for our students and staff. I hope you have a fun event, and I look forward to seeing you in person and on campus soon. But stay tuned, there are lots of fun and exciting events to come. So don't touch that dial.
Dial? What dial? We're on freaking Zoom here. I've been on Zoom since 8 o'clock this morning and I'm sick of it. My tushy hurts and I want to be with you guys so much more than being into this little box on Zoom.
I know, it looks like you guys are having a great time over there in the backyard. Are you having a good time?
It was a lot more fun last year when you guys were all in here with me.
Yeah, there's just me and the birds out here right now. But I'd love to go on that water slide over there.
Actually,
if we can raise an extra $10,000, get up to 60, I'll go down the water slide with my clothes on.
How about 70,000 without his clothes?
I was thinking the same thing, right?
How about 100,000 and we all do it?
Right. Exactly.
We'll all jump in.
And I'm also gonna up my donation from 1,000 to 2,000.
Cheers.
It's our job as Booster Club to make every student's experience at Pali High a memorable one.
Technology and access to internet have become even more important with the transition to online learning.
I just wanted to let all of you guys at the Booster Club know how important your donations are and will be in the future when we go back to school.
This is my 4th year in the Pali Band program, and I have to say this program wouldn't even exist if it weren't for the Booster Club.
We really appreciate the Booster Club's donation of these speakers to our amazing school.
One of the most special part of our lunches is being able to listen to our favorite songs while socializing with our friends.
These speakers let us put on big events like Pali Palooza and let us get the most out of our quad.
Booster Club has donated hotspots to students who don't have access to the internet and allowed them to keep up with their fellow peers in all their classes and get all their assignments in on time with stable internet access.
In the future, we are going to be back at school, like on campus, and it'll be really important to have all of the stuff that we need to be safe and get the right education that we need.
There are several of my peers that I know personally would not have been able to be a part of this program because their families weren't able to afford it, and the Booster Club gave this opportunity to not only myself, but the dozens of other students in the band program and the other students at Pali involved in programs that the Booster Club supports.
I definitely don't think I would be the person I was today without the support of the Booster Club that has made so many different opportunities possible for me.
For students like me that may feel unsafe at a place like school without sanitization, face masks, wipes, and all of that, I might not feel as safe at school. So with Booster Club donations and your guys' help, you guys could help fund things like that to make students like me feel more safe around campus and so that everyone else feels clean around campus and has a safe place to be at.
When Booster got us the, cameras at first, it was like really cool because, we were working with the other ones and they were fine, but I think the newer ones brought a different kind of insight to like how filming really is. We got an opportunity to kind of see things that metaphorically and literally, like an actual like clearer lens. We had a chance to actually like go through and see our videos come to life in a different way.
Because of the Booster Club, we have this water fountain that provides sports teams easy access to not only fill up their water bottles, but grab a quick drink whenever they need it.
Every year we typically have a talent show held right here at Pali, but this year due to the virus we had to adapt it to a virtual platform. And Booster Club really helped to make that happen.
Without the help from the Booster Club, it would have not been possible to do stuff like go to States, which is honestly like the best experience of my whole high school.
The opportunities given to students in the Visual and Performing Arts Department due to the Booster Club's funding is really meaningful to us.
I know that there's a lot of people, myself included, who have been exposed to so many new things and people because of Pali Band and the Booster Club's funding.
So for the past 2 years I've been at Pali, I have participated in this Chromebook lending program.
Chromebooks have also been so important to students who don't have access to the technology or resources they need to be a part of their classes and participate actively.
I am grateful for Booster Club to have funded this Chromebook for me and for all the other students who need. I was really nervous about not having funding for prize money, and when I contacted Booster, they gave us money for not just one winner, but 3 winners that could get prizes and have fun with the event.
As a performer and filmmaker, I am really grateful that I'm able to have access to resources like cameras and costumes and microphones. It's a difficult time and our needs are going to be really different.
Last year, the Booster Club funded a complete remodel of the baseball field, not only allowing the baseball team to practice and play in a safer environment, but also allowing teams like soccer and golf to practice as well.
Especially now with online school, we need these donations now more than ever, especially because we can't be sharing instruments anymore. We have to get instrument repair funds, and we also need funds for coaches and instructors to support us during this time.
The swim program and water polo has really shaped me as a person, but I've also created such good community friends through it, like this year with water polo. We got so close, we got to work so hard together and had such great coaching, which wouldn't have been possible without the Booster Club. And I'm just so grateful for it.
Thank you so much to the Booster Club. We are so thankful here at Palisades because we have such professional equipment that makes the shows and everything come out so much better than they would if it wasn't as professional. We've got great mics, lights, the psych, everything is so amazing, and I am so grateful to be a part of it here.
I personally have a younger brother who's joining marching band this year, and I would really love for him and other incoming students to have the same opportunities that I've had. Without funding from the Booster Club, that's just not possible.
I'm forever grateful to Booster for helping me make that happen and not letting what's going on take control of everything we wanted to do this past semester. So yeah, thank you.
When I joined the program, I believe there had been a video portion maybe years prior, but it hadn't been really something that Tideline had incubated to be something bigger and to have its own portion aside from when we do print. So when I came along, Booster Club was really beneficial in helping us with some of the gear and some of the subscriptions that we use to get the royalty-free music for the video side of the program.
VAPA, specifically the things that you guys help make happen, the shows and the film classes, are the backbone of my high school experience. It's also like the backbone of my social circle and everything that I've really enjoyed about high school.
We understand a lot of the things that you're seeing in this video that the Booster Club funds aren't being used right now, but we will go back to school at some point in the near future, and we really do need your donations to fund the things to make school even better than you remembered it.
Oh, my life is changing every day, in every possible way. And oh, my impossible to ignore. They'll come true, impossible not to do, impossible not to do. Now I tell you openly, you have my heart, so don't hurt me. You're what I couldn't find. So lovely, amazing mind, so understanding and so kind. You're everything to me. All my life is changing every day, in every possible way. And all my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, 'cause you're a dream to me.
Thank you, Booster Club, for helping all students further their education and keep up with their classes during this difficult time.
I always like to say, as a teacher, we have a vision, and Booster Club helps that vision become a reality.
You know, when kids look back on my class and they reconnect with me and tell me, like, no one ever says, like, God, I really loved the sponge vocabulary we did that one time. Those sponge words were just incredible. No one ever says that, but we still do sponge vocabulary. What they remember is getting out of the room. They remember getting in the whale. They remember making their creative projects all around the classroom. They remember the activities that, for the most part, the Booster Club has funded.
Having this group come in and give us the funding to create these programs and maintain these programs makes a difference in these kids' lives.
I know that when I used to come to Pali to see the plays, you could tell there was a tremendous amount of talent on that stage, but sometimes you really couldn't hear them. And thanks to your grant for that sound system, our sound is impeccable. And it's one of the things that I'm really, really proud of and so grateful for.
And it means so much to us. So thank you, Boosters, for your support. It means more to us than I think you could ever know, and it's changed so many lives to have this program, so thank you.
I can't imagine ever taking Booster Club off of my list of charities that I'll donate to.
Thank you for the generous contributions in the past, and I hope we can continue funding the Booster Club to allow these programs to exist still in a virtual setting.
On behalf of the Pali High Band, thank you for considering contributing to the Pali High Booster Club.
I just wanted to give a thank you to the Booster Club and all the donators for making it possible to give me all the opportunities I have had with the swim team and with the school and everything that I'll be able to do in the future.
Thank you for everything you do. We appreciate you. It is very, very important, all the work that you guys have done. I know the future is very bright. If Booster's doing well, our school is doing well. Thank you so much.
I want to thank the Booster Club sincerely from the bottom of my heart for the work that you do, these countless hours you spend volunteering and donating your own resources so that these kids' lives are more meaningful. It's made a huge difference in my life, and I know it's made a huge difference in the lives of the kids through these programs that you fund. I'm eternally grateful for everything that you do.
Thank you so much, Booster Club, for being there for me for 24 years. I appreciate it.
So thank you, Boosters, for everything you've done and continue to do for all of us.
And when you hear the story and of the support and of the financing of the Booster Club and what we had here at Pali, they're going to be just staring with jaws dropped, full of envy. So thank you, Booster Club.
1,000 thank yous to the Booster Club. We are not worthy. Thank you very much.
The Booster Club meetings are so much fun. I've been going for close to 22 years. We have these wonderful parents coming. They're so entertaining and we have so much fun, the camaraderie. Unfortunately, the next Booster Club meeting will probably be on Zoom, Tuesday, September 22nd at 6:30. But please come and let's start the process going, and hopefully school will be starting soon so we can go back to our library meeting grounds.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.